Yo, what's up, peeps? We got another Pokemon battle for y'all. How you guys been? How you guys doing? We got another team though, so it's all pretty much, they have either like an armor shell or they're like like they're just have like a hard shell, I guess. So they're armored or they have like a hard shell. Okay, that's kind of the point of this team. So yeah, it was kind of fun. I ran these guys actually pretty funny, so I hope you guys enjoy the sets. This is my lead fortress. He's here to set up spikes, toxic spikes, and he just goes kaboom, or he fires off a zap cannon. So he's a pretty sturdy guy here. He has 30. He's I believe I made him max attack and max special attack because I wanted to hit really hard on the zap cannon and whatchamacallit, of course, explosion. So yeah, that's kind of what he was. He also had a custom berry in case I ever went to my, to like 1 health or whatever. So then we could go first, right, and just explode or something. So it was pretty funny. Okay, but right here, all we did was set up spikes. Empoleon takes us out with a drill peck and 2 hydro pumps, outspeeding me, So this is my Ninja Turtle set. This is a jolly nature, max attack with Swords Dance, and we gave it a Salic Berry just to make it go faster. So right here I went for a Swords Dance because I just didn't think that this Empoleon would have Ice Beam, but you guys see he does use it, and I'm like, oh damn, I thought I was gonna go down right here, but we actually live on 10 health and we're able to activate the Salic Berry, so that was actually kind of perfect, probably because it wasn't stab damage, and maybe this is like a mix set, so it's not all the way invested in special attack, and I'm pretty sure that would have taken me out if it was. So now we are outspeeding the Empoleon. We go for an Earthquake ×2. That's definitely going to take it out. Even at plus just 0, I probably pretty sure I would have taken it out. Torterra's attack is pretty strong stuff. So in comes the Cresselia. I'm like, alright, well now I have Overgrow active, +1 Swords Dance. Let's go for the Wood Hammer. This should take it out, no problem. So yeah, we go for the Wood Hammer, and we smack that Cresselia out of here. And we're going to take some recoil damage too, but it's fine. We did it to save our friends. That's what a real Ninja Turtle does, So yeah, Shiny Torterra did pretty good. So yeah, I was going to give it Slash, but I was like, I think Iron Tail will probably be more effective against things, in case like a fairy, like Blissey or Clefable. Slash wasn't going to do too much to them, I think, so that's why we had Iron Tail. Alright, I'm pretty sure Ninja Turtles, do they have tails? I'm gonna have to put that in if it is. Alright, so they send in the Garchomp. I send Desiree here, Donphan. It is also Jolly Nature, max attack. You know how it is. Okay, so it was pretty funny. The Garchomp went for Dig, and somehow we outsped it too. I was like, okay, that's kind of weird. And now we're definitely outspeed, and yeah, we have Earthquake. So too bad for the Garchomp. That's double effective there. Definitely gonna take that out with 1 shot. So yeah, that's Desiree putting in work already. This Ho-Ho thinks he's safe, but I actually have rollout. I don't know what he's thinking. Come on, dude. I mean, it's fine. The first one's not gonna do too much, I guess, because it's like the first rollout, obviously.
Autobots,
so we're rolling out, folks, like a tank. It's kind of like Desiree, I guess. Maybe like a tank. I don't know. I just imagine this would be like its military name, you know what I mean? Out in the desert fields. So yeah, this one for a Fire Blast, so that's fine. We're not gonna live another one, but neither is Ho-Ho gonna live another rollout, so that's down. Fantastic, very fantastic. So in comes the Palkia now. I'm like, okay, that's fine. It's gonna get poisoned. It's gonna take the the spike damage. I mean, all we could go for is rollout. We're kind of stuck on it, but it did some pretty good damage. 1 more and it would have been taken out, but we get taken out by a special rend. Ain't no way we're living that, I guess. So yeah, Palkia's gonna keep taking poison damage. Now we're gonna send in the Rampardos. I was like, you know what, why not send another freaking bulldozing rock attack at the opponent, you know what I mean? With this was my max speed, max attack with head smash, and I gave it Choice Scarf. So I'm pretty sure this is Jolly also. I don't know, I forget. I need to double check that, but I'm pretty sure it is. So yeah, Pocky is gonna go down to a head smash. Ain't no way he's living. I mean, at full health, it probably would have lived actually, and probably would have taken out with the surf, I bet. But anyways, so in comes Lucario. It's 4 times ineffective to my rock type move now, but Lucario's defense is doo-doo, and all I have is Cloyster and Rhyperior, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna go for a rock type move. So a fighting type move. So I just went for the head smash because yeah, let's get some good damage, and that's like almost a 2-hit KO. I think I'm pretty sure it is, but I mean I did get some spike damage, that's why. So it's gonna go for close combat. Yeah, you see, if I switch that into somebody else, they would not have taken it too kindly probably. I mean Rhyperior will, but you know, I'm just saying, you never know. Maybe it's choice ban or something. So that's my Cranidos down, which is pretty terrible. So Rhyperior is going to come out because I know I can live with close combat. I mean, if you had like +2 in Sword Dance, then probably not, but you know. So yeah, this is also my max speed, max attack Rhyperior. This was actually inspired by, I think Pimp Knight faced one on Sword and Shield, so I just thought, why not bring it to Diamond Pearl, because you know nobody can Dynamax, so the flinching is going to be a little bit more effective. You know, not really against Lucario because it might have inner focus, but it doesn't matter. We go for the Thunder Fang, -1 defense, neutral damage was enough to take out the Lucario. So yeah, that was the first battle, which was pretty fun. Thank you for the battle, whoever can pronounce that name. Good for you. You deserve an award. Okay. So yeah, this is the second team here. We got, it kind of looks like if I were just to say, you know, a kind of team that I learned recently from False Swipe Gaming, I think it was, right? I'm gonna have to put it in. But anyways, they recently made a video about baton passing teams, and I don't know, this just has it written all over its face, you know. That's just my opinion, but you know, we're gonna go for a Toxic Spikes against this shiny Claydol, going for Rapid Spin. I guess he's trying to raise his speed, so I guess that's fine. It kind of took away my spikes, so you know, this kind of went on for a little bit, so that's why I kind of just made it speedier here. We skipped the first spikes, and now I'm just gonna keep going because I'm trying to play mind games in a way, because I don't know if this thing has like maybe some sort of other move, or it's just gonna keep going for Rapid Spin because it doesn't want me to have my spikes up, you know. I understand, I totally get it. I wouldn't want, you know, other people's spikes on my field, you know. Get those out of here. But unfortunately my Zap Cannon is not gonna really affect this Claydol, so I can't really try to shoot it, and my explosion isn't gonna really do too much because yeah, I don't know, I guess I could have gone for it, but I was like, Claydol's kind of bulky. I wanted to hit somebody else, you know what I mean? I have what's called, I plan on sending in Cloyster, but you know, the mind games hasn't been set yet, you know. For sure he doesn't know that I'm gonna switch out this turn, which I did, into Cloyster. So pretty sure he's gonna go for Rapid Spin, right? And yeah, he does. So predictable Hector over here. We got you. So yeah, okay, this Claydol is like at max speed, I'm pretty sure, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna go for a Shell Smash because it's what we do. And this is actually probably one of the better sets on my team, honestly. This is max special attack and max speed Cloyster. So I think I gave it more. Did I give it more speed? I'm pretty sure I gave it more speed, just because I wanted to outspeed things, you know. I thought Shell Smash would make up for the, you know, my attack, you know what I mean? I'm definitely gonna need every single speed investment. So this Claydol is gonna teleport out of here, which is cool, I guess. Whatever. I guess it doesn't get baton pass or something. I don't know. But why would you need it when you have ninjas? I guess it's just there to like take away maybe like rocks and stuff. So I don't know if it knew I was gonna set up my stuff, but I guess since they saw the fortress, maybe they thought for sure I'm gonna set up some stuff. So we're gonna go for the Ice Beam. We're actually outspeeding the ninjas. You know, I was about to go for literally another freaking whatchamacallit, Shell Smash, because I thought it was gonna protect. But I'm glad I went for the Ice Beam. And yeah, it's gonna set up a Sword Dance, some speed boosts. I'm like, okay, what is this gonna do? So I'm pretty sure. Okay, so now it goes for the protect, but you know, it's better to just go for the Ice Beam because you never know, folks. You can't risk these things. So it's gonna have speed boost again. It's outspeeding my Cloyster now. I'm like, alright, I'm pretty sure it's gonna baton pass now. I could probably even shell smash again, but I just thought, nah, let's just go for ice beam. Take out, you know, pretty much the next thing, if that makes sense. So I'm like, I'm pretty sure they're not gonna live. I have max special attack, but you know, we'll see what happens. So it does go for a baton pass. Smeargle comes out. I'm like, okay, shiny Smeargle with the nice red tip paint. Okay, for sure. So yeah, I guess they have 2 Pokemon with Focus Sash. I'm like, oh gosh. All right, I guess you know, I try to limit to like 1, but that's what I do. All right. So now this thing's gonna baton pass. I'm like, what? Why didn't you just baton pass? Whatever. And then they're gonna baton pass into Arceus, the shiny god. So I'm like, oh, okay. So is this the thing that wants to sweep me? Because okay, I guess you can try. But they got frozen. Ah, the Lord himself is frozen. What we got? Popsicle God. We got frozen Arceus on a stick. Okay. So there goes the baton pass. Pretty much team gone. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So yeah, Ninjask comes back out. I'm wondering what he's gonna do. I mean, I guess he can go for protect and like baton pass, but like, what is that gonna do? I have some pretty good defense still. So right here we stare each other down for like a minute. I don't know what happened. This is real footage. I didn't even edit it. I'm like, oh, this guy's about to quit, huh? So after just destroying 1 Pokemon, which is pretty funny, they decide to quit. So that was pretty hilarious. Thanks for the battle. Okay, so on to the next one. This guy has a bunch of legendaries. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. It has 4. Okay, not bad. You know, whatever. We do what we gotta do. So good luck to us on this battle. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so they start off with the shiny Giratina, whatever you want to say. We're gonna start off with Fortress, of course, just to maybe kaboom, set up spikes, you know, that sort of jazz. So it's gonna go for Aura Sphere. So that's a special attack. That's gonna do some pretty good damage. But we actually do pretty well against that. So maybe this Giratina, we don't know. It's EVs, but it could be a bulky set. We could be mixed set. We have no idea. So it's gonna go for Shadow Force. I'm like, okay. Well, that's a physical move, so we should be able to live that a little bit better. So yeah, but it's gonna be stabbed this time, so that's the only thing. It has more higher base power. So yeah, setting up both of our spikes, which is pretty great. We're definitely gonna need it against this team, I think. Shadow Force doing some pretty good damage, and now we're just gonna go for the Zap Cannon, which actually lands on the first shot, which is great. I used to have this guy as Magnet too, just to do more damage with the Zap Cannon. But I was like, it was a little bit too gimmicky, so I just gave it Custom Berry to actually be able to do something, you know. Maybe I need to explode, you know. Maybe it's not just about Zap Cannon. So now that this thing's paralyzed, I think, okay, maybe I could save Fortress for somebody else. I don't know, maybe, you know, because I can't kaboom against this thing because it's ghost type, but yeah. So we send in the Rhyperior, we take the Aura Sphere. I thought it might have gone for Shadow Force again, but you know, I guess that could have been a bad idea because it is paralyzed, so it has more chance to not do anything. So we're gonna go for the, you know, Rock Polish, raise our speed. Giratina is gonna keep going for the Aura Sphere, which is hurting us pretty good. But thank goodness we got Dragon Rush, right? Thank goodness. Spoiler alert. Anyways, so we go for that. Hoping for a flinch. We do have the Razor Fang, if I didn't mention, on the Rhyperior. So we're pretty scummy with all the flinch shenanigans. But yeah, Giratina actually gets paralyzed, and then we actually missed our Dragon Rush. And I said thank goodness we had Dragon Rush, but I'm like, thank goodness? I don't know about that anymore. But anyways, so yeah, he got through the paralyze, and I got an unlucky miss. So that was pretty terrible. At least Aura Sphere is never gonna miss. That's pretty good, you know, a pretty good thing about Aura Sphere, you know. It's quite reliable, you know. Unless they're a ghost type. But anyways, so now we're gonna set up Swords Dance on our Ninja Turtle. This guy is gonna go for a Shadow Force, I guess. I think that's fine. I guess I can just go for another swords dance, you know, whatever. Maybe we can activate a Sally Berry. That's kind of what I was hoping for here. But yeah, now we're sitting at ×4 and they get paralyzed. So I was like, damn, that was pretty lucky. So now let's go for an earthquake. We can definitely take this out, you know. And yeah, that'd be great. That'd be great. So that's fantastic. Now we got the Giratina down. We got our spikes up. I mean, we do have Rhyperior down, and Fortress is at low health, but you know, we'll do what we gotta do here. So in comes the Rayquaza. I'm like, oof, this could be a problem. Let's go for the Iron Tail. They go for Hurricane. They miss, and I missed Iron Tail. I'm like, okay, well that's just a bummer. Man, Iron Tail would have been doing some freaking major damage, but they land the Hurricane on the second try, which, okay, that's fine. We got taken out in one shot, so I'm guessing it's like a max special attack or something. So we're just gonna send in the Fortress just to maybe be able to get like a Zap Cannon or something in case they miss the Hurricane again, or maybe they don't have anything for Fortress, you know what I mean? So they're actually gonna land another Hurricane. That's the Fortress down. So now we gotta send in the Cloyster just because, I mean, we have an Ice Beam, you know, it kind of makes sense. Who knows what Rayquaza is gonna try to do to me, but I'm gonna go for the Shell Smash. And they're gonna go for a Fly. I'm like, oh, okay, that's very interesting. So maybe it's a mix set, I guess. So that's cool, whatever. Yeah, we're gonna raise our, you know, attack sharply, special attack, speed, and we got the White Herb, making our defenses neutral. But the problem here now is, okay, I'm just gonna go for another one, just because this Rayquaza's, you know, it went for the Fly, but I think I can live a -1 defense Fly from Rayquaza, just because. Does it have the best attack? I need to look up that too, but I'm pretty sure we can live pretty well. We don't live it too well, actually. Like, if this has extreme speed, I probably would have been gone, maybe, if it wanted to go for it. But I guess it doesn't, so we do go for the Ice Beam, and that's going to be enough to take out the Rayquaza. Okay. So all we have to worry about is if anybody has like a Focus Sash, because yeah, we should be hitting everything pretty good. I mean, okay, so we have Gardevoir. If this is like max special defense, max health, then that could have been an issue too. But we do have the spikes, remember? So I'm like, okay, well, let's go for the Ice Beam. I don't want to miss a Hydro Pump, and you know, that would be terrible. So yeah, this is probably going to be enough, and it's enough to take out the Gardevoir. So this is kind of actually like a mini I'm just saying, freaking Cloyster's putting in work right now, you know, it's kind of sleeping. Ho-Ho comes in. We have Hydro Pump for this, you know, so yeah. What can I say? So that's gonna be another Pokemon down. We don't miss the Hydro Pump, which is great. We even got a critical hit. Don't think that mattered, I guess. So yeah, this Cloyster is kind of being a monster. So in comes the Metagross. I'm like, okay. I mean, if this has freaking Bullet Punch, I think it could take me out, right? So they're down to 2 more Pokemon. They don't reveal to have Bullet Punch, and we land another Hydro Pump. So yeah, they have 1 Pokemon left. It's not looking too good for them. I guess everybody underestimates Shell Smash, you know, special Cloyster. So yeah, they actually quit, and that's the end of the battle. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. We got some few disconnects here, and that's just how it goes. But yeah, hope you guys have a good one, and peace.